Well, hello, my friends. Welcome back to another Bottomless Brunch at Colmans, this time for a super fantastic, super fabulous Pride episode. I plan on wrapping a whole parade, a disco ball, some good music, and some pure joy into one episode. And in true Bottomless Brunch at Colmans fashion, what better time to wear or not wear what makes you feel mighty real? Happy Pride. Welcome home. We've got three fantastic guests joining us for brunch today. I can't be more excited. I have a comedian. She's stellar, and Orange is the New Black. Please welcome my friend, Lea DeLaria. Give her some love, y'all. Give her some love. Yeah, that's right. All right, I want you to think of a television show. Bam, our next guest has been on it. What I personally loved the most was recently in Council of Dads. Please welcome Mr. J. August Richards. Last but not least, the star of Ray Donovan and a little show that started a while ago and keeps coming back, bigger and better and gayer. The L word. Please welcome my friend, Kate Moennig. Hey!
Kate!
Look at all this joy. Look at all this gay joy, you guys. Isn't this fun? So what did you guys bring for brunch? What did you bring for brunch? Kate?
So I think I'm gonna have a little protein bar because I'm lazy and I'm not like much of a breakfast person.
Kate, that's the most important meal of the day. You shouldn't be skipping breakfast.
I know, but I'm just not a breakfast person. I'm a dinner person all day long. I'm not a breakfast person.
Jay, what about you? What about you?
Yeah, I feel
Jay?
you on that. Today, I had leftover pizza from last night. I know that it's terrible.
Wait, do you have it with you? Nobody brought anything? You don't have it to present it?
I have the box because I ate it already. You want me to show you the box?
No, I don't need to see the box. Leah, what about you? What did you make for brunch?
Well, you know, I was just around with Kate saying breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I don't eat breakfast either. Because
What are with these gay people? We don't have time to eat? Is that it? We're too busy out there in the streets and, you know, making changes happen? Well, I guess I was the only good gay, and I actually brought brunch today, you guys.
Oh, what do you got?
Oh, what you've got?
What do you have?
I just made a grilled cheese with a little vegan butter and olive oil
shut up.
on a potato bread, and with 3 cheeses. I did Gruyere, Gouda, and cheddar, and also some avocado and tomato. Okay, that's what I did.
Yum.
That's what I did.
I'm so jelly.
I'm totally
jelly?
If I
jealous of
lived
that.
closer, if we
So
lived
now
close
you guys are
together,
hungry.
I'd be like, you'd hear a
Now you're
knock on
hungry.
your door in like 30 minutes.
Seriously. That looks good.
That looks amazing.
Have you guys been enjoying cocktails during the quarantine?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I think we should have one too. I think if this is a Pride episode, we gotta have a cocktail. Let's enjoy that. You ready to make one?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it. All right, you guys ready? We're gonna make a Smirnoff Pride Martini. I sent you everything you need. Now, fun fact, you guys, Smirnoff was one of the first brands to feature gay couples in their advertising over 60 years ago. You know that? Did you know that?
No.
I did not know that.
Yeah, our friends at Smirnoff have showed their unwavering support to the LGBTQIA+ community for decades through many commitments and sponsorships such as the Human Rights Campaign and the Transgender Law Center.
Come through, Smirnoff.
Right
Yeah,
on,
come on,
Smirnoff.
come on.
Thank you,
There we
Smirnoff.
go.
Come on.
Today's ingredients, you guys, and raise them up with me if you have them. You should have them. Raise them up. You have Smirnoff number 21 vodka. Look at that. Make sure you got it. You
Yep.
got your dry vermouth.
Dry vermouth.
Okay. We have the glitter here. This is edible glitter. It's so wonderful.
Oh.
That's your rainbow sugar. That's your rainbow sugar there.
That is
Oh.
the gayest thing I've ever seen.
And you have a slice of lemon. Did you make a lemon slice, you guys?
No.
I have a lemon slice.
Oh, should we make
Make a
one?
lemon slice?
I'm making one right
lemon
now,
slice.
Colman. I'm being very obedient.
it's-
Look.
Perfect. And then a lemon twist. Did you make a lemon twist, class?
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Boom. Did it.
Perfect, go for it. I need a
Yeah.
lemon, half a lemon and a lemon twist. The
Okay.
first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of the color of the colorful rainbow glitter, and that's the large bottle, you guys. Pour that into a little plate.
Yep.
And now you're gonna take your lemon and you're going to just take it around half of the glass, all right?
All right.
And then you're gonna dip that baby. Look at that, make it all pretty.
I know that's right.
Oh, I killed it. Check that out.
Oh, that's fantastic. Look at that, gorgeous.
Wow.
Oh, like, what is that?
A student there. Leah, how you doing? Jay?
Coming.
I can't make it work.
I don't know. I was an underachiever as a child, so I'm trying to make up for it in my adult life.
Something's
ready?
happening. Something's happening.
Oh, beautiful, Jay August. Beautiful.
I did that.
Okay.
Okay, now let's go for it. I want you to put some ice into your shaker. You got some
Okay.
ice for your shaker?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hold. Can I grab it? Can I grab it for a second?
Go for it, yes.
I have to go get ice.
Jay, do you have your ice?
I'm getting it right now.
Oh,
All right, ice.
No, I wasn't
Kate,
intending
thank you so
love that
much.
you guys
Kate
can
is the
hear me.
Kate.
Okay, I have ice.
You have ice? Great, wonderful. Leah,
I want to be the teacher.
I'm
I want to be the
coming.
teacher's pet on this one.
she's
Got
carving
ice.
ice out of an ice block. Okay, Leah.
No, she just went into her
Wait.
kitchen and
You
got
went to a
ice.
neighbor's house? Where'd you go, Leah?
I can hear everything you're saying while I'm in my kitchen. Everything. I can hear it all while you're in my kitchen.
Great.
I
Fantastic.
got ice.
Okay, now we're gonna go for 1/4 of an ounce of dry vermouth. Just 1/4 of an ounce.
I'm gonna substitute the vermouth for
Yeah.
coconut water and juice.
I think that's great.
What do you think? Because I don't drink and I have to work.
That's fabulous.
There you go.
I'm gonna use my little tool here. There we go. Now I want you to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of the edible glitter
Into the mixer or the glass?
right into the cocktail mixer.
Got it.
Now it's time for the Smirnoff 21 vodka. Let's put in 1.5 ounces. So you can just fill it up, yes.
Fill it up.
Great, we put in our 1.5 ounces of the Smirnoff 21 vodka. Now let's put our lid on our shaker. Make sure it's nice and tight. Good,
that.
all right, nice and tight, especially the top part, all right? Now let's shake
Yes.
that baby. Shake it lightly,
Shake
there we
it.
go. Did it get all over the kitchen?
I think it just went all over my kitchen. I think so.
Oh no!
Did you
Oh,
not
okay.
get your lid on it?
Oops!
I did.
There's a top. Yes.
I don't make cocktails, Leah. What do you want from me? Like, this is the first time I've ever made a bloody cocktail. But I shook it.
Now let's pour that baby. You're about to get all this magic. Are you ready to pour?
Okay.
Let's pour.
Oh my God. It's orange.
Are we? It's like celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
It's orange.
Add that. And look at the colors I sent you.
Woohoo!
Man, that is so
Look
cool.
at that.
Isn't that beautiful?
Oh,
Wait,
I
let's
may have
top
a
it
sip
off
of
with the
this.
lemon twist. Let's top it off with your lemon twist, you guys.
Wait a minute.
Give it a nice little
Mine-
twist.
Mine is like making weird like superhero morphings.
Can I drink it?
Oh, just a sec. We got to toast to this pride.
Oh, yours is green.
Why
Yours
is yours green?
orange.
Oh.
I love it.
Yeah.
And mine
Doing
is
a gay
blue. Look,
pride
look.
flag with our things.
Yes, we are. We're a whole
There we go.
pride
There's
flag.
the theme.
Are we toasting?
Yes.
Yes, Leah, would you toast for us, please?
Here we go. This is for Queer Pride. I can't wait until Gay Pride Sunday is just Sunday, where we don't need to say this anymore, and we have all of our rights. People respect our rights, and I here's to that. Here's to being queer and finally being free.
Amen.
Here's to maximum authenticity, representing yourself first and all those who come after you, and being who you are, whether you're a part of the LGBT community or not. This is about authenticity and representing for who you are in the world.
Rockin', rockin'.
This goes to all the people who paved the way
Amen.
before us, who did all of the work to get us where we are now. So cheers to them.
Amen.
We are all standing on the shoulders of giants.
And last one, a toast to you all, because you have taken steps for other people so they can take steps. And that's why you're here, and I admire you, and I'm thankful for you. And I know many other generations will be thankful for your contribution and all that you do and the way you lead. Thank you, friends.
It's excellent. This is amazing.
You can find the recipe for the Smirnoff Pride Martini on amc.com/brunch.
That was a really good drink.
Good. All right. So brunch has been served. We made a cocktail. Now it's time to serve some piping hot tea. All right, let's go. This is the part that I really love the most, because now we get into the meat of it all. You know, this is my Barbara Walters. Now,
Aw, shucks.
well, the first thing I'd like to do is love on our friend Jay August, who came out to the world just last year. I spoke to you leading up to the grand moment, giving you some encouragement.
Yes,
and I want to
you
know,
did.
how did it feel after that momentous day? And why did you decide that this was the moment?
For me, walking into the process of doing Council of Dads, playing an openly gay, married father, I felt like I wasn't gonna be able to give the performance I wanted to give while being in the closet on the set. So I made the decision at the beginning of the process to share with the writers and how important it was for me to represent, you know, an openly gay, Black married couple in the world with a daughter, and what that image could do for people who would see it. So it just felt right, and it felt like the right time.
You're beautiful. Leah, I want to ask you about the first Pride that you remember. What was your first Pride? And then how have you seen it change over the years?
I came out in 1976, so, you know, I'm a lot older than y'all. The very first Pride that I went to, I grew up near a little farm town outside of St. Louis called Belleville, Illinois, and I came out in 76. The first Pride ever in St. Louis was in 1978. And there was maybe 200 people there. We had our protest signs and we were like marching on the sidewalk, you know, in this like neighborhood that was a gay neighborhood of St. Louis. At some point, I just started going, why don't we take the street? Take street, take street. And I got the crowd to chant, take street, and then we did. We just took the street. And surprisingly enough, they didn't stop us and they didn't arrest us, which is, I'm gonna say that I spent the night in jail twice, once in Illinois and once in Missouri, for open and notorious homosexuality, because when I came out, it was illegal to be gay in every state of the union. So for us to be able to take the street the way we did and not get stomped and not get, you know, dragged off to prison or to jail was a big deal. So that was my very first Pride. Then smash cut 2 years later to me moving to San Francisco. And let's just say that was a completely different Pride. I mean,
oh man.
it was right after what happened with Harvey Milk, and that was truly like, I've never seen queer people more rageful. And then I moved to San Francisco, and as the years progressed in the 80s, what I saw was my community becoming more rageful and more rageful and more rageful, you know, that we got a lot of done.
Yeah, absolutely. With that fire, with all that fire.
Now we see the change. This is 2021. And when we talk about history and life, we're talking 60 years. This is a blink of an eye. You know what I mean? This is a blink of an eye. And we've gone from where I've been arrested to now. We can legally get married. It's not illegal to be gay in every state of the union. In fact, that has changed its course all over the world. I've been to queer prides all over the world. I'll bet y'all can say the same thing too. And our movement has progressed to such, it's mind-boggling to me. And when I tell you, I'm actually starting to cheer up here a little bit. I, in my entire lifetime, never thought I would see us make the strides that we have made. The government just made it completely illegal to oppress trans people. I mean, this is, that we have been able to do this in my lifetime is beyond belief to me. And we're still not done.
Yeah, we're not.
So that's how I've seen change.
It's beautiful. Thank you, and thank you. Kate, I wanted to ask you, you're on a show, the reboot of the L Word, Generation Q, and you're working with such young artists as well. Do you think that young people recognize all the people who have taken the knock so they can be there, who did the work?
I don't know if they do or not. We haven't had that conversation. I know Leisha and I have certainly talked about this, where we always say, we're now an older generation and there is this younger generation. We're no longer the babies. And they know things that we don't, and we know things they don't. And we always we've always, said to each other, it would be so fun to do a scene to reflect that, because that happens in real life. I find it fascinating when I learn things about people and circumstances that happened before my time. It's just an important part of history. But I can't speak for them. But but they're a smart group of people, so I would think that they're paying attention.
I hope so too, Kate, because I feel like I always see young folks out there just really living their best lives, and they can really be in a way that we couldn't be when we were coming up. People were, I was closeted until I was 21 years old.
You don't get that. You didn't have that representation when you were younger. I mean, Christ, none of us even had cell phones. We didn't grow up with that technology. So
you couldn't you couldn't see who you could be. You didn't see that
nothing
in your neighborhood or anything. Yeah, you had to go and seek that out and find your tribe. But I feel like now you can just get on the internet and find your tribe. You're like, oh, I got it. I want to know, what is the best city that you think that you've been to that celebrates pride?
Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo.
Sao Paulo? Why? Really?
It's true.
Yes.
It's true.
Have you been there, Kate?
No, but I'm married to a Brazilian, and Sao Paulo is known for the world's greatest pride.
Of course you're married to a Brazilian. There are no ugly women in Brazil.
No ugly anybody in Brazil.
It's a really big pride. It's about how the whole city gets behind you. The entire city of Sao Paulo comes out. They line the parade routes with their kids. And it's like Mardi Gras. Everybody's dancing and they're playing instruments and they're marching along and they're singing. And there's it's such joy, this pride. You gotta go, guys. It's brilliant.
I feel unqualified
Have you been
to answer
any?
the question until I go to Sao Paulo. Yes, I've been to many.
But what was one of your favorites so far?
So far, I mean, LA. LA is amazing. I mean, I love doing it here because I go with all of my friends, you know what I mean? Straight, gay, and otherwise. So, and it's right down the street from my house. So that's another reason I love it.
Kate?
It must have been 2019. New York had World Pride.
Yeah.
And we were asked by the network to ride a float.
Oh, nice.
So to see the city and the celebration and to see that many people. But I remember being on that float in World Pride in New York, and we were going down Fifth Avenue, and there were all of the scaffolding along the buildings, and people were just up on top of the scaffolding so they could get a view of the street, of the whole thing riding down. I don't know, that was a pretty spectacular thing from where I was standing. I really enjoyed that.
There's nothing like New York Pride.
The best part of New York Pride is actually, I used to go out around 5 o'clock after Pride because I'm a sick individual. I will go out and watch the streets that are just messy with glitter and things and confetti and everything. People just hot and sweaty and sort of laying around. But I feel like they're in the bliss, in the afterglow of Pride. Something about that I thought was so beautiful. No one's looking their best anymore.
Is that your favorite?
Yeah, that's my favorite, New York, yeah. I have something to ask you guys. Okay, I always think there are times in your life, in your career, when you're like, oh my God, if my young self could see me now. I wanna ask you all, what is a moment, could be anything, that you would love to show your younger self?
I would tell my younger self to listen. That most of the troubles that I had when I was younger was, the fact that I thought I knew everything. And instead of just listening to people. And frankly, it makes me a better singer, a better actor, and a better stand-up comic, just to be present in every moment and listen when people talk.
What about you, Kate?
I think I'd say to myself, trust that instinct, trust that little voice inside. Don't be swayed by all the noise.
Jay August, where are you from again?
DC.
I have a different question for you, though, Jay, because I wanted to know if there's a young queer kid in DC right now, what message would you tell this young queer kid who may not feel like that, anyone cares or...
That they are worthy. That they are exactly who God made them to be. And on their own time and in their own way, when they are ready, just follow their journey. In my life, that was a turning point for me when I realized that I wasn't supposed to be something else. I felt like I grew up in a world that as a young Black man was always projecting to me this idea, this thing to live up to that I never felt that I could ever reach. to feel like you're supposed to be something other than you are. I think a lot of people struggle with that, not just LGBT, but it's just, you asked about what I would tell my younger self. I'm torn between this idea that everything unfolds exactly as it's supposed to, and some wisdom is very age appropriate. And in my 40s, I am now tapping into that space where I realize that I actually don't have to please others. I felt like I spent my entire life trying to please others. I think you have to be a really special person to know that in the depths of your being in your 20s.
And to know it early, yeah. All right, you guys, we're gonna play a little game and then we're gonna wrap this up, okay? But that was so gorgeous. Thank you for sharing all of that, okay?
A game?
A game?
Here we go. The first Pride celebrations were held in Chicago, LA, San Francisco, and New York in June of 1970. Just for a little fun and to see how far we've come, I've got some trivia questions about June of 1970. I like to call this Colman's Q's and your A's. Yell out if you know it, or if you have a guess, or you're just feeling like yelling. Just yell, just yell.
Okay.
Okay.
I cannot stress to you how there are no prizes beyond Pride. Okay, you ready? You ready, you guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
What was the #1 song on the charts?
I'm gonna guess How Deep Is Your Love by the Bee Gees.
I was gonna say the Bee Gees.
No. It was The Love You Save by the Jackson 5.
I almost went Jackson 5. I almost went Jackson 5.
Even more 60s.
Yeah, you guys, that Bee Gees didn't come out until what, 78? 77, 78.
I wasn't alive yet. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't know.
Yeah, see, I was alive and I should have gotten it.
Here's a good one right here. What was the median home price of a house in Los Angeles? Median home price
$25,000.
in Los Angeles.
$25,000.
26,000.
Wait, who?
I said
26,000.
26.
You have 25,000.
19,000.
The one who would win if this was the Price is Right rule would be Jay August, because you have to go over. It's
Exactly.
$24,640. So 25,000.
Oh, you were so close.
Wow.
Great. Kate, how did you know that? Kate, how did you know that?
Wishful thinking. I wish it was still existed.
Okay, final question, you guys. Final question.
Yes.
Which one of your friends, who is probably one of the most gorgeous and talented friends that you have, was a couple months away from turning 1 year old?
Colman Domingo.
Oh my God! Oh my God! It's me! I can't believe it! Oh my God! Oh my God! You got it,
I
Kate.
did not
That's
see that
crazy.
coming. I did not see that coming.
Wow. Oh my God, I didn't know that was the answer. That's amazing. On that note, it's been really wonderful to have you guys today. I love you guys so much. This was so great. Thank you to J. August Richards, Lea DeLaria, and Kate Moennig for joining me for brunch today. And thank you all so much. Please stay safe, get out there, have a great Pride, fly your freak flag, and just keep on living.
That's
We
right.
love you, right? We love you. Tell somebody you love
Yes.
them today, you guys. Go for it.
Love you
We
guys.
love you.
We love you.
Love you,
Mwah.
love you. Cheers, cheers.
Thank you.
I want to do this. Can we do every episode? Just the
know.
4 of us? Because
We love that.
it's hilarious.
That was fun.
Thank you
Super
guys.
fun.
This was a good group. This was a really good group.
This is a truly, I'm with you, Kate.
Yeah, ma'am.
There's no two ways about it.
Right?
I couldn't have asked for a better group of friends to celebrate Pride with. Celebrate one another. And I want you to remember something that my stepfather told me many moons ago when I came out to him. His response was, well, love is love. And I keep that with me. Love is love. Remember that. Celebrate one another. Take care of each other. And I'll see you soon. Happy Pride.